Hey, you're watching the Dallas Cowboys Fan Show on Fan Media Network. I'm A.B. Bhakta, and with me today, Rashad and Kip. They're actually a little bit happy today because, if I heard correctly, did your team actually win a game again?
That's right.
Yeah.
Super Bowl bound.
Kip, I would tone down on the Super Bowl talk right now. You should be grateful the Cowboys got a victory over the weekend. It was a good win against the Bengals. Kip, let me ask you, man, what did the Cowboys do right this time around to get this win?
I think it was pretty simple. We did not turn the ball over ourselves, and we got turnovers from the Bengals. We got 3 fumbles from them, and we didn't have any turnovers. It was Andy Dalton's first game without an interception. And so, I'm not saying that if that happens every game, we'd be, 10-6 or something like that. But you put yourself in a lot better position to win when you're not giving the other team the ball and when you are getting the ball from the other team. So that was a trend that I really liked seeing this game. It was fun to see the defense get a couple scores, defense and special teams. So, that's kind of my takeaway from the Bengals game.
Kip, basically, I think you're saying the Cowboys played football like football 101. They read the book before going into that game. Is that right? Yeah,
it just was a very, controlled kind of game manager performance by Andy Dalton. He got Amari Cooper involved, which I like to see, and he didn't turn the ball over. We're not world beaters. I still think we're not a very good team this year, but if you are protecting the ball yourself and getting a couple turnovers, anybody in the league can beat anybody under those conditions.
All right, well, Rashad, over to you, man. What did you see the Cowboys do right in that game?
I agree with Kip. It was special teams and defense. Finally, defense actually showed up. It's been a while. We haven't seen that all year long. Like he said, 3 turnovers, which is huge. And Andy Dalton, he game managed. That's what we expected him to do when he came to the Cowboys, if we ever had to use him, and which we have. And he hasn't been game managed, and he finally game managed the game. And Tony Pollard, I really like what I saw from him. He's been looking good. He's been looking really good.
Yeah, for sure. And now the Cowboys have the 49ers coming up next. Kip, do you think the Cowboys can keep this momentum going this weekend?
We've got a good opponent to do it against. The 49ers certainly aren't anything special this year. So, yeah, why not go out there and put together another solid performance? I think we can beat the 49ers. We're not playing, the Packers or the Seahawks or the Chiefs or anything. So, yeah, why not get another win and keep our slim playoff hopes alive for one more week?
Yeah, the Cowboys still technically have a shot at making the playoffs, Kip. Rashad, what do you think the team needs to do to get a win over the 49ers this weekend?
I think that the football team showed the blueprint. It's just pressure. Nick Mullins, he isn't much. I'm not saying Andy Dalton is much better, but he is not much. The football team won without scoring an actual offensive touchdown. So if we just keep them with our defense, show that they can actually, play a little bit, I feel like we can beat them. I feel like it's a good chance.
Yeah, well, we'll wait and see. Kip, if you had to choose right now between the Cowboys winning out the rest of the season for a chance to make it to the playoffs or securing a top 5 pick, what would you go with?
Oh, man. That's brutal.
Thought I'd ask you a tough one, buddy.
Why not win the division and go to the playoffs? Why not?
Tons of enthusiasm in your voice, man. Rashad, what about you?
That's tough, man.
I say win the division because either way, we're going to have a really high pick even if we do win the division. So
That's right. He's right about that.
When your division leader, the Washington football team, is 6-7 at this stage into the season, I mean, that's a pretty good chance of getting a high draft pick no matter what. So, fun call today, guys. Kip and Rashad, thanks so much for joining me. And thank you, everyone, for watching the Dallas Cowboys Fan Show on Fan Media Network. To host a fan show or appear as a fan on a fan show, simply create a profile on Fan Media's iOS app or website. Select your teams and make a short intro video on your phone. Show hosts, reporters, former players, and superfans can use our Get Verified feature and make an intro video as well, and our mobile newsroom staff will reach out.